If you're like me and you're a big fan of salmon, well, you're going to love this recipe. If you're not, stick around anyway, because we're going to show you how to make an amazing Romesco sauce that you can put on anything.
We're going to start with the Romesco sauce, an amazing kind of roasted nut and pepper sauce from North Spain, brilliant with fish, how we're serving it, 101 other applications. All we need to do is take a loaf of bread and rip it into rough croutony crumbs, and we've got some whole almonds here that have been shelled. They are also going on the tray. We're going to roast them off with a clove of garlic, a drizzle of olive oil for about 5 minutes in an oven at 200 degrees Celsius until they go golden and toasty. While we wait for those to roast off in the oven, we can move on to our spuds.
Yep. Ben, do they have to be cut so perfectly?
They don't have to be, and if you're at home, you probably don't give a damn. But we're trying to recreate a dish that I had in Oregon, Hood River, where I had Chinook salmon, and it was unreal. This sauce, and it was a sauce I thought, it's so good, I can't keep it to myself, I have to share it with you guys.
Once you have your perfectly diced potato, put those into cold salted water, and you want to bring that to a boil for a simmer for about 10 minutes.
Yeah, 8 or 10. You're not looking to cook them all the way through, just a parboil. We're going to finish them in a pan with a sauté later on.
Cool. Par means not quietly cooked. It's like saying part, but you sound a bit more pretentious.
And now for all the other ingredients of the Romesco sauce. A jar or a tin of roasted red peppers, you're on about 150 grams. They can go into the food processor, along with 1 plum tomato we've literally just quartered, a pinch of smoked paprika, a drizzle of white wine vinegar, a glug of olive oil, and all of that stuff from the tray in the oven.
That's now just a little bit burnt.
No, a roasty toasty. That's not burnt. Look at that.
Okay.
Perfect. There's a lot of flavours in there, there's a lot of texture. All you need to do is blitz it up to a pulse. So you're looking for something that's relatively smooth, and you can always add in a bit more olive oil to get it there. It's a good sauce.
That is the official sign of a good sauce.
Now a perfect dish to serve alongside this sauce, and where I first tasted it is going to be with salmon. So we've got our potato parboiling, but we're going to heavily season up a couple of salmon fillets. This is not Chinook salmon. Chinook salmon is phenomenal, very seasonal. Hood River, Oregon, it was amazing. But this is just a wild Alaskan salmon. It's going to go skin side down into a medium heat pan with some olive oil. The potatoes are now soft and cooked, so we can just drain them. And then those are going to go into another pan with a little bit of olive oil, and we're going to saute them. So that basically means fry.
In a lot of butter.
With no oil in this case, but with movement. Saute means to jump. So they're going to jump in the pan.
We're putting butter in, aren't we?
Eventually, at the end. We're going to start with olive oil.
Yeah, we are.
With the salmon partially cooked and flipped over once, throw in a little bit of wine. That's just going to finish off the cooking. In the other pan, we've got these amazing potatoes, and now you can see they've kind of sauteed off. Crispy. In we go with a whole bunch of kale and another splash of wine, and that's going to kind of half steam, half cook the kale in those amazing flavours. Now we're talking indulgent here, so we have got salmon, but we've also got smoked salmon.
Double salmon, people.
Double salmon.
If this recipe wasn't chefy enough, it's been taken to a whole new level.
Smoked salmon doesn't make something chefy.
Oh, it does. When you put salmon on salmon.
Ah, double salmon, I see what you mean. Double salmon going in with the potato and the kale as soon as it's cooked, a squeeze of lemon, a knob of butter, bring it all together, and then we can plate it up.
It even smells like a posh restaurant now.
Some of those golden potatoes, smoked salmon, the kale literally just cooked, piece of our fish on top, and then the all-important sauce.
And the final chefy touch, some chopped almonds.
A few shaved almonds.
Oh.
Slithers, like nice slithers.
Have I just made it unchefy?
No, we're
the one thing I did, I made it unchefy.
Looks lovely. There we go, an awesome Romesco sauce with salmon, sorted.
Here we go.
Dig in, where are you starting from? I'm going with the sauce.
Sauce, and then everything else follows.
It's one of those dishes to impress. Yeah. Because no one expects that flavour. If they haven't had Romesco sauce before, it's always a wow. And whether it's this sauce that tickles your fancy or several others, we've done blueberry ketchup, we've done a kale pesto, so many other dishes, head to Sorted Food, they are all there.